Is your organization facing a growth gap? Our experience indicates that many companies face a significant gap between aspirations and actions. Here is a simple approach to better understand your organization's growth gap. Let's imagine your current revenues are $300 million. What would be a winning outcome 5 years from now? Maybe doubling revenues to $600 million. That would require 15% yearly growth. Is that realistic? How does this compare to the past 5 years? If you've been averaging 10% growth per year, 15% might not be crazy, and it feels good to be ambitious. But consider your future environment. Is your world getting simpler or harder? In a world increasingly crowded with disruptive new technologies, business models, and competitors, achieving growth targets can seem daunting. To understand your potential growth gap, you need to get specific about sources of growth. One important source is strengthening current operations and gaining market share in current segments. Let's say your team projects $100 million of impact in year 5. Now you're just $200 million away from your goal. You probably are exploring other paths to growth too, such as new product launches or M&A. Let's say your projections show these efforts will contribute $250 million. Hey, looks like you have a growth surplus. But are these sure bets? Of course not. We need to risk adjust them. Perhaps $100 million is safer. After just 2 minutes, we can clearly see we have a $100 million problem to solve. This means we can now put our energy into formulating a growth strategy to close the gap. It seems simple, but this is a powerful way to test your growth assumptions and inspire your team to take action. At Innosight, we help leaders create growth strategies that ensure their organization owns the future. Visit innosight.com to learn more.